Algebraic multiplication by Kiona Melton. Problem number 1. Miss Daly has a small chicken farm, and she is counting up her eggs. Miss Daly has 23 cartons of eggs with 18 eggs in each carton. How many eggs does Miss Daly have? So starting with what we know that one carton has 18 eggs in it, and Miss Daly has 23 of these cartons. So solving with a number sentence first, Miss Daly has 23 groups or cartons of 18 eggs, or 23 times 18 eggs. When we multiply 23 times 18, we get 414. So 23 times 18 is 414, so Miss Daly has 414 eggs. Whew, that's a big number. We can also solve this with manipulatives. Starting with what we know, we need a standard. One carton is 18 eggs, shown here. And Miss Daly, again, has 23 of these cartons. So if we count up all these 23 cartons with 18 in each, we can go 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18, and so on. Add them all up, as you can see down here, and we get 414. So 23 groups of 18 eggs, so 23 times 18 is 414 eggs. We can also use a geometric illustration. So starting with our standard again, we'll say one egg is equal to a box this size. Now 18 eggs is equal to this strip here. 18 is also equal to 10 eggs plus 8 eggs. So we have 10 yellow boxes plus 8 pink boxes. We also know that Miss Daly has 23 cartons of 18 eggs each. And 23 cartons is 20 cartons plus 3 cartons. So here we have it all drawn out. You can see on the top our original strip, 10 eggs plus 8 eggs, or 18 eggs. And each of these rows represents a carton. So we have our 20 cartons plus our 3 cartons, or our total of 23 cartons. Now let's multiply it out. We have 20 cartons times 10 eggs. As you can see here, 20 times 10 is 200 eggs. Then we have 20 cartons times 8 eggs. 20 times 8 is 160 eggs. Next we multiply 3 cartons by 10 eggs. 3 times 10 is 30 eggs. And lastly, our 3 cartons by our 8 eggs. 3 times 8 is 24 eggs. Now on the right here, you can see we added it all up. We have 200 plus 160 plus 30 plus 24 is 414 eggs. So all total, Miss Daly has 414 eggs. Alrighty, problem number 2. Next week, Miss Daly has an unknown capacity of eggs in each of her new cartons, but is missing 2 eggs in each carton. Miss Daly also has the same unknown number of cartons plus 3 more. How many eggs does Miss Daly have? So starting with what we know, let's start by calling our unknown number x. Miss Daly has x, an unknown number, plus those 3 extra cartons. So x plus 3 cartons. And in those cartons, she has a capacity for x, an unknown number of eggs, and each carton is missing 2. So we have an unknown amount minus 2 eggs in each of those cartons. So if we put that in a number sentence, we have our unknown plus 3 cartons and our unknown minus 2 eggs in each. X plus 3 times x minus 2. So let's FOIL this out. You can see FOIL, F, our first numbers, x times x in the yellow gives us x squared. Then we have outer, so x times negative 2 here in the red gives us minus 2x. Then the inner in the blue, 3 times x gives us 3x here. And lastly, in our FOIL, is 3 times negative 2, which gives us negative 6. Now we can combine these two middle terms, because they're like terms. Negative 2x plus 3x is going to give us 1x. Put it all together, we have x squared plus x minus 6. Miss Daly has x squared plus x minus 6 eggs. Now let's use manipulatives. We'll start with our standard of 1 egg. And we have an unknown number of eggs. So what we know, we start with an unknown capacity of eggs in each carton, but are missing 2 in each carton. So here's our unknown minus 2 eggs in each carton. We also have the same unknown number of cartons plus 3 more. So here's our unknown plus 3 cartons, and then our unknown minus 2 eggs. So let's work this out. Miss Daly has an unknown capacity, x, minus 2 eggs in each carton, right? So unknown minus 2. She has an unknown capacity of eggs, x, times the same unknown number of cartons. So there's an unknown number of eggs in each of these unknown number of cartons. So x times x. When we multiply these two out, we get x squared eggs. Next, in her 3 extra cartons, Miss Daly has an unknown number of eggs, 3x, minus 2 eggs in each carton, minus 2x, giving her 3x minus 2x eggs, which equals 1x eggs. Finally, to find the 2 missing eggs in each of her 3 extra cartons, we multiply this negative 2 and 3, negative 2 times 3. We find that she is missing 6 eggs. She has negative 6 eggs. So when we count all those up, we find that Miss Daly has x squared plus x minus 6 eggs total. We can also use a graphic illustration again. So remember, we have an x capacity of eggs, unknown capacity of eggs, with 2 missing in each carton. So here's our strip again. So x eggs shows this whole strip, and we're missing 2, shown by this black. So here we have again our graphic illustration. So on the top here you can see we have an unknown x number of eggs, and we're missing 2, x minus 2. And on this side, we have an unknown number of cartons, x cartons, and those 3 extra cartons, plus 3. So x plus 3 on this side. And along the top, we have x minus 2. So again, we're going to multiply this out. So we have our unknown number of cartons, x cartons, times our unknown number of eggs, x eggs, x, times x equals x squared eggs. Now over here, in those unknown number of eggs, we're missing 2 eggs in each, or those unknown number of cartons. So x cartons times negative 2 eggs, as you can see here, gives us minus 2x eggs. Now over here, we have 3 cartons with an unknown number of eggs. So we'll multiply that out. 3 times x gives us 3x eggs. And over in this final corner, in those 3 cartons, again we're missing 2 eggs in each. So we'll multiply that out. 3 times a negative 2 gives us a negative 6 number of eggs. So let's put all that together. X squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 6. We'll combine negative 2x plus 3x to give us 1x. So all told, Miss Daly has x squared plus x minus 6 eggs. Thanks for listening.